Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to perform the practical, which is to test the senses of smell or sense of olfaction of the subject. So basically in today's practical we are going to check the first cranial nerve, which is olfactory nerve. So there are seven different types of primary senses of smell. These are camphoraceous, musky, floral, pepperminty, ethereal, pungent, and putrid. So how these senses are perceived to go through the alpha the odor particles, which are chemical in our olfactory neurons. So which is lining the roof of the nasal cavity. Olfactory neurons make the olfactory nerves, and these olfactory nerves pass through the cribriform plate and they reach the olfactory bulb. Inside the olfactory bulb are present various cells, and inside these cells olfactory nerve fibers synapse with the second order neurons. So the second order neurons which arise from here are making the olfactory tract, and this olfactory tract finally reaches the olfactory cortex. So this is another diagram which is showing the olfactory pathway. Here you can see that olfactory receptors, which are olfactory neurons, they first of all receive the signal, and the signal is then transmitted to the olfactory bulb through the olfactory nerves, and from the olfactory bulb olfactory tract arises and it finally reaches the different areas of the cerebral cortex. So three major areas of the cerebral cortex are associated with the perception of the sense of smell. These are the frontal cortex, hypothalamus, and hippocampus. So this sense of smell is majorly perceived by the frontal cortex, and hypothalamus is which is normally associated with our emotional behavior, connects the sense of smell with the emotional behavior. For example, certain smells make give us a very pleasant feeling, and there are other smells which give us a very unpleasant feeling. So we are so our emotional behavior is connected with our sense of smell, because some of the fibers of the olfactory pathway are also reaching the hypothalamus. So there are other fibers which reach from the olfactory pathway into the hippocampus. Since we know that hippocampus is associated with memory, so hippocampus connects our sense of smell with our memory. For example, certain smells bring out our past memory, and so this connection of smell with memory is due to the ending of certain fibers of the olfactory pathway into the hippocampus. So now we are going to understand few of the terminologies which you will study in your books. These are anosmia. Anosmia means absence of the sense of smell. So it is only seen in patients who have meningitis or tumor, or there are other infections which are destroying the olfactory pathway. Then dysosmia means distortion, diminished olfactory sensitivity. Dysosmia means distorted sense of smell. So this is normally so the second terminology which has been used here is hypoosmia, which means diminished olfactory sensitivity, which means that patient is able to perceive the sense of smell, but the sensitivity has been decreased. Then dysosmia means distorted sense of smell. This is normally seen in patients who have sinus infection or they have poor dental hygiene. Then parosmia means perversion of smell, means pleasant smells are perceived as offensive smells and offensive smells are perceived as pleasant smells. And this is normally seen in patients who have certain psychological issues. Then olfactory hallucinations means that patient is able to perceive certain smell, but the source of smell is not present in the surrounding. This means that there is a false perception of the sense of smell. So for example, patient says that he is able to smell roses, but when you will see that in the surrounding, you will notice that there will be no roses present in the surrounding. So this is normally seen in the case of epilepsy. So how we are going to perform this practical? First of all, I would like to say that whenever you are performing any cranial nerve, you will have to follow certain steps, and you will have to follow these steps in your examination also. So what are these steps? In the first step, you will always introduce yourself to the subject, and then you will take the consent of the subject. Then you will properly expose the area which has to be examined, and then you will brief the whole procedure to your subject, and finally then you will start performing the practical, and finally you will compare the both sides of your body. So keeping these steps in mind, we will perform today's experiment also. So before starting the experiment, we will ask the subject that if he is having any nasal blockage or nasal pathology. So ruling out of external any kind of external deformity in the nose is necessary before starting the experiment. So then we will start performing the experiment. So we will start performing the experiment by following all the steps which have been mentioned earlier. And we will ask our subject to close his eyes, and we will check one nostril at a time, and while checking one nostril we will block the other nostril. So we will ask the subject that he will have to tell that if he is able to perceive the sense of smell, or if he is able to perceive, then which kind of smell he is able to perceive. So these two questions we will ask from him. So after closing his eyes and after blocking his one nostril, we will bring a jar or bottle containing any ingredient which is giving a particular smell closer to the subject, and then we will ask those two questions. Then we will perform the same experiment on the other side, on the other nostril, and we will block the first nostril. So after completing this whole procedure with one on one nose on with one sense of smell, we will switch towards the other smell, and then we will repeat the whole procedure. While performing the practical, we will have to take care of certain things. First of all, we will have to rule out any external pathology. Then we will ask the subject to close his eyes, and we will block one nostril while performing the experiment on the other nostril. And we have to be very careful that the most irritating smell must be tested at the end, and the least irritating smell must be tested at the now I am going to show you how to. Okay, as I have told you guys already that we have 7 different types of primary senses of smell. So these sense of smell are pungent, putrid, pepperminty, musky, camphoraceous, ethereal, and floral. So here you can see 3 bottles which are labeled properly. For example, in the first bottle we have ether, so it will give the sense of ethereal smell. The second bottle is labeled camphor, so it will give camphoraceous smell. The third bottle, it has been labeled as floral, so the sense of smell which it will give will be floral. So we will test each sense separately on both sides of the nostrils, and I will explain you the whole procedure that how we are going to check these senses of smell. So now we are going to start our the performance of our practical. So we will follow 4-5 steps. In the first step, we will introduce ourselves to the patient. In the second step, we will take the consent of the patient or the subject. In the third step, we will properly expose the area which has to be examined. And on the fourth step, we will explain the whole procedure to our subject. And on the fifth step, we will perform the experiment. देखें जो सबसे पंजेंट स्मेल होगी, यानी कि वी विल टेस्ट द मोस्ट इरिटेटिंग स्मेल एट द एंड, एंड वी विल स्टार्ट आवर एक्सपेरिमेंट विद द लीस्ट इरिटेटिंग स्मेल. ठीक है. और we will make sure that when we are performing the experiment, the eyes of the patient are closed, and we will perform the experiment on each nostril separately. And when we will perform the same experiment with second and other order, then we will take the break of at least 1 minute. ठीक है, तो जब हम एक स्मेल टेस्ट कर लेंगे सेपरेटली दोनों नोस्ट्रिल में, और आज हम दूसरी स्मेल चेक करने लगेंगे, तो हम 1 मिनट की ब्रेक ज़रूर देंगे. ठीक है. So Mr. Idil is our subject today. So now I'm going to perform the experiment. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. मेरा नाम डॉक्टर सुम्बल है और मैंने आपके नाक का मुआयना करना है. क्या आपकी इजाज़त है?
Yes.
अच्छा, आपको कोई फ्लू, नज़ला, ज़ुकाम या आपका नाक ब्लॉक तो नहीं हुआ हुआ?
No.
अच्छा, आप अपना मास्क हटाएंगे ताकि मैं आपका मुआयना कर सकूं. अच्छा, एक दफ़ा आप नाक से इनहेल और एक्सहेल करेंगे? चलें, बहुत शुक्रिया. अच्छा, मिस्टर दिल, जब मैं आपका एक्सपेरिमेंट परफॉर्म करूँगी तो आपका आंखें मैं बंद करवा लूँगी. ठीक है, और मैं आपका जो दोनों नोस्ट्रिल हैं 1 बाय 1 एक वो चेक करूँगी. ठीक है, तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं आपका राइट साइड का नोस्ट्रिल अगर चेक करने लगी तो लेफ़्ट साइड का मैं बंद करूँगी, और मैं आपको कोई भी एक स्मेल टेस्ट कराऊँगी और आपने मुझे बताना है कि आपको स्मेल आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही, और अगर आ रही है तो किस तरह की स्मेल है. ठीक है, तो आप अपनी आँख बंद कर लीजिए और मैं आपका परफॉर्म करूँगी आपके पहले लेफ़्ट नोस्ट्रिल पे, तो आप अपना राइट नोस्ट्रिल को ब्लॉक बंद कर दीजिए. अच्छा, आपको स्मेल आ रही है?
Yes, ma'am.
और ये किस तरह की स्मेल है?
फूलों की खुशबू है, like a rose.
ठीक है, अब आप आंखें बंद ही रखें और अपना ये लेफ़्ट नोस्ट्रिल है इसको क्लोज कर दें. स्मेल आ रही है आपको?
Yes, ma'am.
किस तरह की स्मेल है?
Same here, ma'am. Rose, like a rose.
ठीक है, बहुत शुक्रिया.